Hello again, everyone. Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Baby Got Scraps Day 18. So you know the drill by now. We get one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. The rest has to be scraps. So here's my one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. It is a Close to My Heart mix-in from 2020. I don't know what mix-in it is, but the yellow on the back is really fabulous. But we're going to use this black and white check print. I'm going to go ahead and scrap this photo of my son and my husband. My husband was showing my son how to jump a car. So this is my son's car right here. And this is my husband's car. This was my car and this was my son's car. However, Sam decided he wanted my terrain and my husband doesn't care. So he started to drive the Volkswagen, but this is the car we're trading in next. Alright, so we got black and white, and I think I'm going to do some green mixed media. So I definitely am going to start pulling in some of these green that we got going on in here because there are a lot of scraps. And I've tried to organize them for the most part. But let's be honest, it doesn't stay organized long, does it? So like these right here are all like long-ish. I'm just going to roughly skim through there. So today's hop is all about using up our scraps, and I will have all the other lovely creatives linked down below that are playing along. Now it is a master list, so some people may not have a layout up today. We're going to use that to mat. Best part of scraps that are not double-sided, right? Some people are playing along every day, some are not. So just to make it easier for us, Kristen decided to go with a master list, which I think is fabulous, so that we don't have to try to continuously update each video. It's just like, you know, some people will have a video, some people may not. And I think that is a good idea. Let's use this black to mat. Now obviously I am pulling more scraps than I might use, which is totally okay. I want to use that for a different layout, I know, right? But it all works somehow. Alright, and maybe we'll pull in this guy. So there, we have our scraps all picked out. And that's it. That's all I have picked out, you guys. I'm going to do some mixed media and some stamping. And I'm going to kind of get that put together. Definitely going to scrap this, and I will come back when I got a little bit done, and we will see how far I've progressed. Okay, so I've got the mixed media done. Excuse me. So I started off. My paper is a little warped, you guys. Mixed media is going to do that. I do know, like, Janet and Jackie, Galaxy Girl, and JQ Crafty, they actually tape their paper down to, like, a mixed media type board and wait till it dries and then pull it off. And that actually does help with the warping, but the warping doesn't bother me. If you just kind of roll it on the bottom of your desk, it will flatten out. But once it goes into an album, it's going to flatten out as well. So the warping doesn't bother me. Now, I did not put any kind of gesso or anything on here. I started off with just a piece of packaging and the Brutus Monroe Chroma Mist in yellow green. Splatted that down, just, you know, boop, boop, boop. And then I let that dry for a minute, rolled my paper towel over it, and came in with the Vibes Elfin Magic. And now the shimmers you want to roll between your fingers to mix it so you don't clog the sprayer. Then I let that dry. I did splatters in both of those. And then I came in with the Distress Oxide ink and peeled paint and did this fun little stenciling. I used the Crafters Workshop stencil here. I don't know what the name of it is. Mini Tile Mania, which is this one, and my mixed media has stained. I think I used an older one and it did stain it. It could have been the Heidi Swap texture paste. But anyway, used that with my blender brush. And then I did add, just for a little bit of contrast, some gloss spray in Cheddar, the Dino Wakely. And it is all dry and ready to get some more of this layout on there. So I still haven't cut my photo down. I guess I need to do that. So I can do that while I talk to you guys for a minute. So we're just going to trim it down, and I'm just going to take out some of the, you know, the lost space. Let's see, I can get it to a 4, and I can take just a little bit more off here. So we'll do a 4x4. And we are going to mat it several different times in some wonky shapes. So I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, this first one, I do know I want to mat it on some, now I save my packaging, I just clean it off. I use the Brutus Monroe Squeaky Clean. This is a limited edition one, but it's blue slush, and they smell fabulous. They come in small bottles and big bottles, but I use this stuff to clean my desk, clean my packaging. I use it for everything because it's mostly just ink and media, which is, you know, that's a stamp cleaner, so it works. It's what I use it for. And then my room smells fun. Just fun. Okay. So we're going to use the back side of this weirdo lemon paper. And I still don't have like any embellishments or anything I chose for this, but that's okay. So we'll put that back in my scrap pile because, you know, I'm saving all the scraps, and then at the end of the month, whatever is left, I will assess, but a lot of them are going to get tossed into the recycling bin. So, you know what else I'm going to do while I've got this sitting here? It does feel good to use your scraps up. So I'm just going to take this and just ink the edges just a little bit on this. Just to bring some of that green in, because this is like going to be a green explosion layout. Just forewarning, my husband is really into crypto, baby Dogecoin, and it is exploding right now on money making, even though it is Sunday. So you may hear him come in, scream a random figure, and then you'll hear nothing because he'll realize that I'm filming. But just a little side note. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these scraps that I have pulled, and I'm going to cut them down to different shapes and do kind of a bit of a wonky matting and some layers behind my photo. I am going to go ahead and mat this one more time in the black, just so that it does pop off the page, and I will most likely pop it up on some of this foam that's sitting over here. I'm just using my scissors to somewhat cut a straight line. And we'll put this back away, well, in my pile. Alright, so we've got that done, so I'm going to go ahead and work a little bit more. I do have some green on my hand I need to go wash off, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have finished day 18 Baby Got Scraps. I went ahead and cut these scraps into just basically all of them, other than the cardstock 3 that are strips. I cut them into like 4 3/4 by 4 3/4, and just kind of staggered them behind the photo. And I took a few rolls of washi tape. So we have this glitter one here, this striped one here, and this chevron one. The chevron one is more of a cream, but I feel like it goes with all of the as you can see, with like the olive-y colors of the background there. And then I just grabbed one of my random ones, so I've used everything but these gray ones, which I'm hoping to get used up, and the rest of these black ones. So I did put the little diamonds in there, and then I used a whole strip of these black gems and popped them around. I used these alphabet stickers from Sticko that my son got me for either my birthday or Christmas last year, and just titled it Jump It because that's what he's doing. And I was going to put some more embellishments on there and find some stuff, but you know what? I just really like the layout the way it is, so we're going to leave it. So that's going to do it. So don't forget to hop down below in the description box, see everybody else that is playing along today, check them out, go see how they used their scraps up and what they created, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Bye.